Hello, everybody. This is Ron Dittmars talking to you from the Erasmus Academy Recording Studios, and this is our second segment on Carl Jung. You see on the screen there a picture of him in his study with the stained glass windows in the background. And I told you something about his background, as probably a lot of you know already during the first segment. So this is a shorter segment, and let's see here. Okay. Okay, so this is the text that we're going to look at today, and a little bit shorter text from here down to the bottom. So again, Chad is with us. Chad, you want to say hello?
Hi, how's it going?
Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to read out loud. Chad will repeat after me, and then we'll try to unpack the meaning of the sentence step by step, so you all can do the same in your imagination or even writing it down. Some people even pause the recording after the questions and then try to answer specifically and then turn the recording on. That's a really good method. Okay, so here we go. Was man der inneren Anschauung nach ist, everybody?
Was man der inneren Anschauung nach ist.
Okay, so nach just means to or for or towards someplace, but when it's post-positive, it means according to, and it takes the dative. So it would be der inneren Anschauung nach, so according to the interior perspective. And then where's the subject there in that sentence, Chad?
Just ist.
Is the verb, right? And where's the
Oh,
subject?
I'm sorry, what's the subject? The subject is man.
Yeah, whenever you see man, that's 100% the subject. So it's a dead giveaway. So how would you translate the first sentence?
What man is, I'm sorry,
What?
almost got me there. What one is according to the inner perspective.
Good. And going on. Und was der Mensch sub specie aeternitatis zu sein scheint, everybody?
Und was der Mensch sub specie aeternitatis zu sein scheint.
Good. And of course, Jung throws in this Latin phrase. It means under the aspect of eternity. So this is sub the dative or ablative, and then you have the genitive here. And what the human being, so this is always the human being as opposed to man, because the German word has a word for man, which is capital M-A-N-N. Okay, so where's the verb complex there, Chad?
It is zu sein scheint.
Good. And how would you translate that?
It appears to be.
Good, great. So it appears, and then the infinitive to be. And what's the subject?
Was.
Good. So and what the human being appears to be. So you want to translate that phrase there up at the comma?
Sure. I'm sorry. To the
From here just to where we ended up.
Okay. And what mankind appears to be under the aspect of eternity.
Make sure you get the neuter the inclusive meaning of this. What the human being
Right.
appears to be under the perspective of eternity. Going on. Kann man nur durch einen Mythos ausdrücken, everybody?
Kann man nur durch einen Mythos ausdrücken.
Good. Okay, so this is very interesting. Where's the verb complex there in that little phrase?
Kann ausdrücken.
Good. And that means?
It can express.
Good. And now, where's the subject in that little phrase?
I believe it's man again?
Yeah. Whenever you see man, it's 100% the subject. So one can express only through, what case does durch always take?
The accusative.
Good. One can express only through a myth. Okay, going on. Just you want to do those first couple sentences up to this point, just slowly.
Oh, just to translate them.
Yeah, from was all the way down. Mm-hmm.
Okay, what one is according to the inner perspective, and what the human being appears to be under the aspect of eternity, one can only express through a myth.
Good, great. Okay, going on. Ist individueller und drückt das Leben genauer aus als Wissenschaft. Everybody?
Ist individueller und drückt das Leben genauer aus als Wissenschaft.
So where's the verb? There are two actually, one before the and
Right.
after the and.
So it's ist
Mhm.
and drückt.
And what goes with drückt? There's a separate prefix.
Oh yeah. Aus
Good.
goes back to verb ausdrückt.
Drückt by itself just means to press. Ausdruck means to express, which our English word follows exactly that sort of pattern and construction. Okay, so air. Now the question is, what does air refer to? Because these are comparatives here.
Mhm.
He or it is more individual and expresses life more accurately. So what's air refer to, Chad?
I think it goes back to mutus.
Good, muchos, exactly. So, and this is a masculine noun. That's why this relative pronoun has to agree in gender to its antecedent. So the myth is more individual and expresses life more accurately, and then also comparative here, than science. Okay, going on.
Now, Ron, it's interesting that the separable prefix here is not at the end of the sentence.
That's
The
right.
aus from ausdrückt.
And normally the aus will float to the end of the clause or the sentence, and here it doesn't because it's comparing it expresses life more accurately than science. So you wouldn't have aus going after the Auswissenschaft. That's right. Okay, going on. Sie arbeitet mit Durchschnittsbegriffen. Everybody?
Sie arbeitet mit Durchschnittsbegriffen,
Die zu allgemein sind.
die zu allgemein sind.
Okay, so here, where's the verb? And let me just erase some of this earlier stuff so we can.
For the first part should be arbeitet.
Yeah, good. Okay, all the way up to here. So it, and what does the Z refer back to?
Sie goes back to Wissenschaft.
Good. Again, identifying the antecedents is very important in German, and the clue is obviously what gender the antecedent is, and Schaft is 100% feminine word, so this means it. So it, science, understood, works with. Now here's a long word. It's good to break them up. Begriffen is concepts. The S is a letter that connects two words in compound nouns. Durch is through, and Schnitt means from schneiden, to cut. So cutting through concepts or averages, basically, or average concepts, you could say. So it works, i.e. science works with averages. And die zu allgemein sind, how would you translate that?
Which are too general.
Good. Here the zu means TOO, or TOO in English, which are too general, then they. Now, in this next phrase, let's read this together. Als dass sie der subjektiven Vielfalt eines einzelnen Lebens gerecht werden könnten. Everybody?
Als dass sie der subjektiven Vielfalt eines einzelnen Lebens gerecht werden könnten.
Okay, so this gerecht werden is an idiom in German. It just means to become just, or more idiomatically, to do justice to, and it takes the dative. So then that it, i.e. these averages, that they could do justice to. Now, where's the dative?
It's the der subjektiven Vielfalt.
Great, fantastic. So we indicate the dative with these carets like this, from here to here. Some people love these carets. That it, these averages, could do justice to the subjective variety or the subjective variety of a single life. Good. So let's see. Why don't you just do from here down to from here, air,
Sure.
Chad, down to just translate all the way to the end.
It is more individual and expresses life more accurately than science. It works with, referring to science, it works with average concepts, which are too general, then that they could be or could do justice to the subjective variety of an individual life.
Perfect. Very good. So even though this is a short passage, there's a lot packed in there, and it's very interesting to read this. Okay, thanks so much, Chad, and hope to have you back for another session following this. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye-bye.